Eric Holder just activated full insurgency on Trump with destructive order for traders by Kara Curry for RWNofficial.com. Former Attorney General Eric Holder, under Barack Obama, is inserting himself into the fight between Trump and Obama's corrupt intel agencies after the president rightfully called for an investigation into them. Holder stuck his nose where it does not belong once again. He's trying to spin all of this in favor of Obama, of course. And Holder tweeted, Trump demand for DOJ investigation is dangerous / democracy threatening. DOJ response is disappointing. There is no basis, no predicate for an inquiry. It's time to stand for the time-honored DOJ independence. That separation from White House is a critical part of our system. There is more than adequate basis for an inquiry. Holder fears what will be found, or he would not be objecting like this. How does it threaten democracy to have the intel agencies be transparent as long as it does not endanger operatives? The Department of Justice is finally doing its job under President Trump. The DOJ is not independent. It is a government agency and is part of the executive branch. The Department of Justice serves a different role than the judicial branch of the federal government. Its functions are analogous to a local police department and the oversight of a district attorney. Their job is to enforce the law. Holder called on DOJ employees to openly defy President Trump. That is called sedition. Holder tweeted, more DOJ norms being eroded. Trump, a subject of the investigation, wants access to material related to the inquiry. His congressional supporters want evidence connected to an ongoing investigation. Time for DOJ, FBI to simply say no, protect the institutions and time-tested norms. He acts like he does not know that the DOJ answers directly to the President of the United States, since they are part of the executive branch. Holder telling his former employees at the Justice Department to defy a sitting president's request of transparency and public disclosures of information related to the unprecedented spy operation launched in 2016 against the Trump campaign is unheard of. It definitely indicates that the corruption is deep and widespread over this. Holder is in effect encouraging the DOJ and the FBI to protect the institutions instead of carrying out their duties and protecting and upholding the Constitution. I don't care who you are. You don't defy the president's orders in order to protect government agencies. As I've said from the beginning, all of the alphabet agencies need an enema and to be repopulated with fully vetted individuals who are subjected to real and ongoing background checks. Holder, Obama, Kerry, and others have been dissing President Trump from the start. Now they are actively working against the president, which amounts to treason in my book. Memo to Holder. You no longer have anything to do with the White House. You have no influence or pull there. So beat it. Holder is frustrated with Attorney General Jeff Sessions and expressed it during comments at Georgetown. He questioned AG Sessions' ability to stand up to President Trump. At one point, he had the nerve to say, "You run the damn Justice Department." The comments by Holder appear to be blatant attempts to twist the truth to score political points. The man knows no shame. More DOJ norms being eroded. Trump, a subject of the investigation, wants access to material related to the inquiry. His congressional supporters want evidence connected to an ongoing investigation. Time for the DOJ and FBI to simply say no to protect the institutions and time-tested norms. I want to go after Sessions, and this guy's going after Sessions himself now. Can you believe this? Holder is the same guy that called the firing of Andrew McCabe dangerous. McCabe got caught lying and plotting a coup against Trump. He deserves far more than being fired. He deserves to go to jail. And by the way, President Trump did not fire McCabe. The FBI did, and it was for corruption and lying under oath. Speaking to the Georgetown Institute of Politics and Public Service, Holder suggested that Sessions should have avoided firing former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, despite the FBI's recommendation for him to do so. You mean he should have been kept on despite lying and plotting? Maybe under Obama, but not in the Trump administration. McCabe was actually under investigation before Trump was even elected. Holder also accused Sessions of rushing the decision to firing McCabe, even though McCabe was actually forced to step down from his role as deputy director in January. That's not rushing. The investigation into his conduct has been going on for more than a year. It may be that at the end of the day, his separation, his termination, is appropriate. Holder said of McCabe's dismissal, but you know you don't rush that component to meet a deadline that I think the president essentially set. You know, if you're the Attorney General of the United States, you run the damn Justice Department, he continued, and you gotta have the guts to look at the president every now and again and say, no. You mean like you did while groveling before Obama? Right. Regardless, Sessions needs to do far more than he is currently doing, and I don't mean defying the president. Sessions leads the DOJ now, not Holder, who seems to be trying to activate some kind of defiant insurgency. He's still meddling where he has no business, and his actions are treasonous. Holder unhinged. Former Attorney General Eric Holder slamming AG Sessions over McCabe firing. They would have this.
Firing of former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe. During an appearance at Georgetown University, the Obama appointee slammed Jeff Sessions for making the call.
If you're the Attorney General of the United States, you run the damn Justice Department, you know? And you gotta have the guts to look at the president every now and again and say, no. It seems to me that the timing is a little suspicious given all that the president had said about Andy McCabe.
Holder even taking to Twitter over the weekend to criticize the firing of Andrew McCabe, calling it dangerous.
Well, as you can see, he should be put behind bars because he thinks he's above, still involved. He should have been put away a long time ago with Fast and Furious. But this is sedition. They're saying this is sedition, what he's doing, and treasonous. So why is he still walking around? And at the same time, Sessions is not doing enough to appoint a second special counsel or just shut down Mueller's whole investigation from the get-go, you know? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.